Right now, I have some big XRP news for all of you in today's video. Ripple just released its Q1 report for 2023, and there are so many XRP sales, buybacks, activities, stuff that we need to speak about in today's video. Yes, because Ripple has bought nearly $11 billion worth of XRP since the lawsuit has started. Ripple once again sold more XRP than it bought last quarter, but not by much. And today we're going to take a look at the Q1 2023 XRP market report that Ripple just put out yesterday. So this is extremely important if you own XRP. We're going to look through this whole document and I'm going to show you the key takeaways from this document and what you need to know. But before we get into this market report, we have some other stuff that we need to speak about, like the lawsuit hopefully coming to an end very soon. And we are seeing that XRP now is gaining momentum. Yes, over 11 million XRP has been burnt so far since the inception of XRP. And I believe if the number of transactions continue and increase, we can see way more XRP being burnt. Also, what are crypto whales buying this quarter? I believe that big money is flowing into XRP because there's a lot of people expecting for the lawsuit to end pretty soon, and that will have a positive impact on the price of XRP. So crypto whales, crypto millionaires, they're going to be paying attention to XRP very soon. Hopefully we win the lawsuit. If you want the lawsuit to go in our favor, and if you want XRP to win, make sure you smash the like button. Yes, let's get at least 1,000 likes. Thank you all of you for liking and subscribing to this channel. I love you all. I really do. And now let us get into it. Let us get into this market report that Ripple just put out for XRP and what you need to know. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee and enjoy. Now, these are some key takeaways that Ripple put into the report. Number one, Ripple sold more XRP in Q1, which was about 361 million versus the previous quarter of 226 million. XRP Ledger on-chain activity also remains strong, with volumes increasing 34%, which is actually a pretty good jump. And XRP average daily volume on centralized exchanges, because it jumped 34% on decentralized exchanges, but on centralized exchanges, it jumped 46% actually to $1 billion from 700 million. And also they mention how the EU, the UK, and the United Arab Emirates have proposed new regulatory regimes for cryptocurrency focused on licensing and activity-based frameworks. So they are trying to tell us that, hey, at Ripple and XRP, the XRP Ledger is still very strong and is doing very well. Now they mention also what happened with the banking collapses that we saw with Silvergate and with so many different banks that basically crashed last quarter. And they speak about, even though that we saw all that happening, XRP's activity still stayed strong, and they tie it to why it is important to have an alternative to the current financial system, and that's where cryptocurrencies like XRP come into play. So they speak a lot about that in this section of the report. But now, this right here is also what I want to focus on. This shows us the on-chain activity for the XRP Ledger in Q1 of 2023, last quarter of 2022, and Q3 of 2022. And as you can tell, the number of transactions has continued to go up. Okay, so we did about 116 million transactions. The quarter before was only 106 million, and the quarter before that was 103. So the number of transactions continues to go up. The number of XRP burnt also went up, but is still kind of down from the Q3 of 2022. The average cost per transaction also is at 0.004, which is pretty low, and the volume on decentralized exchanges also went up from the previous quarter. It was at 114 million transactions in USD, actually, volume in USD, compared to 85 million only. Now, The number of new wallets is also something that I wish the number was better, because last quarter we created about 228,000 new wallets, but this quarter we only created 140,000. So I would want to see this number continue to increase. Hopefully in the next quarter it does a little bit better. Now they speak about on-demand liquidity and how they are expanding in Latin America, and they opened up a new corridor in Mexico, and basically how that is expanding as well. Now, this part of the report, they speak about Ripple's XRP sales. So, total on-demand liquidity related sales basically was 2,930,000,000, and that number went down from the previous quarter. So the net sales of Ripple for XRP actually went up in this previous quarter, and also the total volume in billions of dollars actually exploded. So right now it's at $92 billion in the previous quarter, and the volume before that was only 64 billion. So it went up a lot. It went up by about 50%, which is good. That means that there's more activity. Here they speak about leasing out XRP, and there's about 52 million XRP in Q1 that were leased. So that's pretty cool. You can actually lease your XRP, kind of like a car or something. Here they speak about the escrow account and how 3 billion XRP were released out of the escrow, 1 billion each month, and how they bought back, or basically returned, 2.1 billion. So only about 900 million XRP were released from the escrow. Now here they speak about the XRP Ledger community, how Masari added XRP Ledger to coverage. They speak about some tokenization projects like NFTs and stuff. There are now about over 1,500 different apps and exchanges on the XRP Ledger, which is pretty cool to see. And they launched the XRP Ledger Commons, which is a non-profit association focused on educating and empowering the global XRP Ledger community, which is also pretty cool because it helps expand the XRP community. And a decentralized exchange, another one, also launched on XRP Ledger. So they basically speak about how there are now new use cases, new activity happening on the XRP Ledger. So this article, this report from Ripple was extremely important. Hopefully all of you learned something new. What I got away from this was that there's still a lot of activity happening on the XRP ledger, and if we learned anything in the previous bank collapses, what we saw a few months ago was that we definitely need an alternative to the current financial system, and that is where XRP comes into play. That is how Ripple can help, and that is what you need to know today about XRP.